college late into the night. Banerjee's comments implied that the young student deserved it, as she did not submit herself to how women with morals should behave. This is what Mamata Banerjee said. Girls should not go outside college at night. They have to protect themselves also. Nobody will be spared, guilty will be punished. We will take stringent action against the accused. Incidents in other states are also condemnable. In our state, accused charge-sheeted in 1-2 months. Mamata wasn't the only one. 2 TMC parliamentarians, Shivapur Roy and 1 lady parliamentarian from the TMC, also borrowed from the Chief Minister's book, shaming the victim, implying she was at fault. The irony is that not one of the ecosystem's self-styled feminist warriors spoke up, even when Mamata was caught lying. The student didn't in fact leave her college past midnight, as was implied, but only at 7:58 in the evening, and that too to get some dinner. This is what Mamata Banerjee said. How did she come out at 12:30 a.m.? Isn't the private college responsible? The college has put out CCTV footage, viewers, saying the student left campus at 7:58 p.m. and was back just before 9:30. Let me remind you that Mamata Banerjee is a repeat offender. The Nadia rape case in 2022, the charred body of a minor was found, rape and murder was suspected. The remark she made was, has she been raped or was she pregnant? Or was it a love affair? Park Street gang rape case in 2012, viewers, very high profile. Suzette Jordan gang raped in a moving car in Kolkata. And this is what Mamata Banerjee said. The whole case is a fabricated story. Again, questioning, viewers, the victim. RG Kar rape and murder case in 2024, last year. Trainee doctor was raped and murdered at state-run college. The remark, whenever possible, night duty should be avoided for women. Viewers, on the one hand, they attack Taliban for denying women the right to claim an equal stake in society. On the other, viewers, they shame a woman from wanting to claim an equal status in society. The shocking victim shaming by Mamata and the silence of the ecosystem is a grave omission. It almost creates an untenable moral justification for predatory males to commit sexual violence against women. The comment and the silence over the comment prompt questions. Has Mamata Banerjee and the silent ecosystem just armed sexual predators with the moral license to rape women who choose to assert equality in society? Why should women, viewers, be locked up? What kind of patriarchal Talibani mindset is that? Viewers, the Taliban is criticized, its mindset is not criticized. Are Mamata and the silent ecosystem exercised about women's rights only when it suits their political interests? Here, a majority of the rapists happen to be from a community that Mamata Banerjee seeks votes from. Is that the reason why she sort of took this rather strange view? Shouldn't Mamata and the silent ecosystem explain why their interventions are selective? Because these are fundamental questions and they have to be posed tonight. We pose them when there are cases like this in BJP-ruled states. You know how the media pressed down on a particular BJP MP from Uttar Pradesh, who also happened to be the chief of the Wrestling Federation. I want to go across to Shabnam Dey, political analyst, who's here with us. Miss Dey, let's have a peaceful. What is the problem with girls going out at night? Why shouldn't they be able to go out at night in a free, open economy anywhere else in the world? Women should be able to reclaim the night rather than surrender the night. Why, ma'am? They have no right to earn living. Tomorrow you say that they should not go and visit patients after 12 o'clock at night because, you know, something could happen to them in the hospital corridors.
Good evening, Rahul.
Good evening, ma'am.
and to my panelists that what you put the question, that is to be answered, and you should be always patient to hear also. Whatever our politicians and overall are under leadership of Mamata Banerjee, our West Bengal state is still in peace, but divide and rule policy, which is made by BJP regarding religion, that is very upset and very shocking too. What about the girls' security? Why they are being asked that to be very cautious? Because nowadays the mindset of the male are something very different due to the influence of social media and influencer and all. So it's better that being woman also, my daughter, always I tell her also, advise her, that you have to protect yourself, you have to be secured, and you have to understand when you are in the campus, in your medical colleges, that you should be very careful because there are many publics coming in and out during emergency also.
Okay, so you say...
You don't know all these things.
So you're saying that it is important.
No house.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying, Mr.
Mr. Rao, you just give me an opportunity, please.
I've given you, ma'am.
And one thing you see, you should appreciate, and your channel has witnessed also, that RG Court, that murder of the rape case, murder and rape case, that also been booked by this state government, Mamata Banerjee's
I'm not talking about the action. Okay, one second. I understand, ma'am. Well done, but listen to me. Yes. Nothing unusual in other states also, it happens. Okay, one second.
CBI.
Okay, ma'am, are you going to speak for the next 10 minutes? Because I don't have that much time on the show.
And concluded that...
I understand, ma'am. Justice was given. Clap. Great. Wonderful. You did great. I must congratulate you for giving justice. Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear? No, 1 minute. But I want to understand, viewers. This lady says, okay, stop shouting.
Whatever.
Stop shouting. I'm going to lower your fader in the next 30 seconds.
Shouting.
Then keep quiet. Now let me ask you a question. You made a submission. You have made a submission, ma'am. Can I ask you a question? Can I please? I beg you, can I ask you a question? Okay, just shut her down, please. Ridiculous. Absolute, complete disregard, viewers. Complete disregard. Can you imagine what Shabnam Dey is saying today? Stay at home. Because boys, their mindset has gone bonkers because they watch social media. And she's still talking. Can you believe it?
What's worse is, Rahul, she said that I will advise my daughter not to go out at
Absolutely.
night. Now, this is the problem.
1 second, Shabnam Dey, I hope you go out at night. Or should you also not go out? Do you go out after 5 o'clock in the evening?
Social media and
okay. Social media is the cretin. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Social media is the cretin. Okay. Can you imagine, viewers?
So many things are
Can you imagine what this lady is saying?
India,
do you have a son? Ma'am, you invoked you invoked that you have a daughter. My God. You invoked that you had a daughter. Do you have a son?
I have got a single daughter, only one daughter.
Okay. Viewers, that means what Shabnam Dey is saying is that every parent that has a son has basically a potential rapist in their house.
Because
this is what she's saying. Because she's even justifying it. She actually is saying that all your sons are rapists.
We are bringing the male child in such a way.
Can you believe it, viewers? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That for this lady, every boy born today, being raised in today's world, is a potential rapist.
I have not said potential.
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty much what you're implying.
Rahul, she has said something worse. You have paraphrased it very lightly. Now, ma'am, may I please, the debates don't work with a monologue like this. This is not Mamata Banerjee's public meeting. This is a debate. Yeah, but this is a debate. Shabnam ji, you have to allow others to speak.
2106, you started it, I'll tell you.
You have to allow others to speak. This is not how debates are conducted. Thank you very much. What Shabnam has implied is far worse. She has implied that if a girl steps out at night, she is inviting rape. She has gone back to that medieval age which says that a girl, because of her dress, is entitled to. Please, ma'am, you have to keep quiet. And I request the producers and I request everyone that let us do this in a more civilized manner.
So you know what? I'm going to give her 10 seconds. If you don't keep quiet, ma'am, I'll be forced to lower your fader.
She's not going to follow. She's obviously not.
So let's lower her fader then for 10 seconds. Yes,
Look,
go ahead.
This entire idea of Mamata Banerjee and the TMC time and again standing with the Balatkari, not with the Beti. Mamata Banerjee says you were out too late at night. Actually, she wasn't. This Dalit girl was out at 8:30 p.m. It's been confirmed by multiple reports and the authorities. And 8:30 ho, 12:30 ho, the point is that the state government has to give protection whatever time the girl may be out. She may be out at 5 a.m. for all I care. It doesn't really matter. You have to provide state law and order policing. But Mr. Saugata Roy says that police can't be everywhere. And Kakuli Ghosh says that rapes to hote rehta hai. And this is not the first time, Mr. Rahul Shivshankar. Park Street rape case, she was a sex worker, so she deserves to be raped. Bardwan rape case or Nadiad rape case, it was a love affair gone bad. Then after that, in Sandesh Khali, these women are lying, Shahjahan is saying the right thing. Then the post-poll violence rape cases, TMC workers were involved, they were protected. Now look at the series of rape cases that take place. In every instance, the TMC leaders from Arjikar to others blame the woman, shame the woman. In Arjikar, they removed a fatwa saying that the women doctors cannot be there on night duty. And therefore, the Supreme Court came hard on them. Where is the actual law lapse? Just 10 seconds more. 60,000 policemen positions are vacant. POXO courts, out of the 17 that have been given by the center, 11 have not been started and approved. Lowest conviction rates in West Bengal for the women crimes. These are the real issues. But the problem, the biggest criminality is the silence of Congress. Just 2 days ago, Congress was outraging. Today, Ladki Lad Sakti Ho ecosystem absolutely silent.
So you know what?
Ashwini Mishra silent.
I want us to actually play those pictures that we began this show with. Viewers, because as I told you, we have an ecosystem. There is one representative of the ecosystem there, very liberated equalist. Then you have another very voluble equalist. Then you have another very activist equalist. Then you have a third, a political equalist, a fourth. Viewers, they're all there. They're all there talking about the Taliban, talking about everything under the sun. Viewers, how women should be allowed to own the night. Reclaim the night is a slogan that they came up with some time back. Dr. Ranganathan, am I wrong? Reclaim the night. Now they're telling you to surrender the night. Because you see, boys are only watching social media and becoming triggered, and they're all potential rapists, so stay at home. Even in fact, put on a burqa, or even worse, put on a parda and sit at home. That's going to be the next prescription, isn't it?
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Quote, how did she come out at night? A girl at night time shouldn't be allowed to come outside. They have to protect themselves also, unquote. These are the verbatim quotes of the Chief Minister of Bengal, Ms. Mamata Banerjee. Where is the outrage? Where are all those who claim to fight for women's rights? Where are all those who accuse Modi and the BJP of misogyny and patriarchy? Where are they hiding? They keep saying we speak truth to power, truth to power. In reality, they speak truth only to Modi, not when those in power are Stalin or Mamata or Kejriwal. Rahul, seldom can one feel the sense of outrage and helplessness as was done now at the apathy and unconcern shown by the state, whose leaders, instead of extending a caring and helping hand, are blaming the victim. But then again, this is nothing new. Here are 4 instances from recent past. Number 1, in the 2012 Park Street rape case, Didi dismissed the incident as a quote, Shajano Ghatna, fabricated incident, orchestrated to defame her. Number 2, in October 2012, Didi attributed the increase of rape cases to quote, more free interaction between men and women, stating quote, earlier if men and women would hold hands, they would get caught by parents and reprimanded. But now everything is so open. It's like an open market with open options, unquote. In 2022 Nadia district gang rape case, Mamata questioned, quote, will you call it rape? Was she pregnant or had a love affair, unquote? And she further claimed it was a love affair known to the family. 4, in the 2012 Ahmedpur train gang rape case involving a 31-year-old widow, Didi called it a quote, planned incident by her political opposition. And today, Banerjee questions why the victim was out late, saying, how did she come out at 12:30 at night? But then, Rahul, remember a year ago when we felt the same sense of outrage and helplessness upon learning that the Kolkata Medical College rape FIR was registered a full 14 hours after autopsy and 3 hours after the body was handed over to cremation. Cruelly, it was filed not by the principal or medical college where the rape and murder took place, but by the father of the deceased. The father filed the FIR, not the principal. And this very principal was then rewarded with headship of Calcutta National Medical College, one of India's most prestigious medical colleges. Rahul, by the time this debate finishes, 51 crimes against women would have been reported. And Bengal's rate of crime against women is 73, higher than UP and Karnataka.
But
While
NBBS
over
report
horrendous
says,
crimes
sir,
against
about
women must end.
NBBS report.
Madam, I did not interrupt you. I was listening to you.
Cut her down, please. Her volume.
At least today have the patience on a very serious topic to listen to the angst of the common public. Rahul, as I was saying, the Manipur horror was highlighted by the opposition and rightly so. But the same opposition remained silent when a 35-year-old woman gang raped in Jotwada, Congress ruled Rajasthan, self-immolated herself in the police station because of police inaction. When NSUI General Secretary was arrested for rape after local outrage exposed police inaction in Katner, Congress ruled Chhattisgarh. When the NHRC took suo motu cognizance after a Dalit woman was gang raped by 5 men after tying her husband in Thangaji, Congress ruled Rajasthan, and the video made viral, but the police did not take action because of elections. There are dozens of such horrendous rape cases where the state and the police did not act or conducted shoddy investigations. Are these horrors any less deserving of our outrage? Just 10 seconds. Are these victims suffering less? Did the Supreme Court take note of any of these horrendous instances? No. The sheer brazenness in which the opposition parties ignore crimes against women when their alliance partners are to blame is unbelievable. Where is Rahul Gandhi right now, I ask him?
Okay, well,
Bogota.
Mr. Mishra, I want to ask you a question. You heard Miss Day. We allowed her to speak because I knew that she would end up exposing herself. So, Mr. Mishra, is Miss Day right that girls should not actually be out of their house because there are predatory males who watch too much YouTube and will easily pick them off one by one? So don't come out of your homes. I tell my daughter, don't go out of your home after a certain period in time. There are other examples where you heard Miss Banerjee, the Chief Minister, who says, well, you see, girls should not be out at all in the evenings and at night. So are they right, first of all? And if they are not right, then why hasn't Priyanka Gandhi Vadra posted something on X asking Mamata Banerjee why she is making a remark such as this, the opposite of ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon?
Rahul ji, good evening to your viewers.
Good evening, sir.
And I understand for Shahjad that he is from BJP, has to talk about BJP, protect all lies of BJP as well, but I don't understand why you and Rangnath ji, having selective amnesia, or I should call it Ghazni syndrome, that you don't remember the same kind of statement from, say, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti ji, who said that wearing short clothes are responsible for rapes. She is Sadhvi herself. Uma Bharti's statement, or Yogi Adityanath's statement, his current chief minister, that women should focus on traditional roles. Urbanization of basically Vaishnava negatively affect the woman's character. So talk about character. So having said that, please can you play out exact statement what Mamata ji said?
Because 1 second, Mr. Mishra, I want to ask you, when these statements were made by Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, etc., the people that you are referring to, and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, did Priyanka Gandhi Vadra react?
Yes.
She did. So why isn't she not reacting now when Mamata Banerjee, Sugato Roy and Kakoli Dastidar have said exactly the same thing? If it's all about, see, I am saying, chalo, theek hai, we are all, drinking the Kool-Aid of the BJP as you would like to imply, because that's your standard response. I'm not going to take a bait. I'm not going to get into that argument, because when I know that people don't have an answer to give, they attack the anchor. So let that go. I'm not going to fall for that. You are just exposing yourself. So I'm asking you, if Priyanka Gandhi Vadra took on people like Yogi Adityanath, etc., for their regressive point of view, as you're saying, then why hasn't she taken on Mamata Banerjee?
Okay, so Rahul, just let me continue.
No, you talked about You talked about selective amnesia that I have. So I'm asking you, does Priyanka Gandhi Vadra have selective amnesia? It's a simple question. Please answer it.
Shahjad, uninterrupted liberty you give to Anand ji.
Bhai, I'm asking you, sir.
Not
Yes, sir.
uninterrupted.
Please answer the question.
We talk about whataboutery.
I'm asking a question. I'm not doing whataboutery. That same question, by the way,
Bhai,
applies
so
for
I'm asking you a question. Are you on this show to answer questions, or are you only on this show to ask questions? So let me ask you, Mr. Mishra, let's be reasonable. You said that these people said these things. I agree, they said these things. We did question them, by the way, but I'm not going there. Right? So when they question them, even when the previous Haryana Chief Minister talked about genes, etc., we all questioned that gentleman. And he had a roasting. But I want to ask you, at that time, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who speaks up for all crimes against women, right, spoke up. You yourself are saying she spoke up. Why is she silent now?
Rahul, allow me to answer your question.
Please.
I cannot answer your question. So
Please,
if I read the Mamata ji's statement, what she said is that ideally in private colleges which are remotely located, students, especially girls, should not step out because it is not safe. That is the statement she made?
No.
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 So let me tell you what statement she made. Do you not read the front page of any newspaper? You don't read the front page. You don't read anything. You come here and you swallow, as you are an independent analyst, but you seem to be speaking like a TMC supporter. Now, just 1 minute. Viewers, let me tell you what she said. She said, and this is rather strange. She said, who allowed in a private medical college for this student to go out at 12:30 at night? These are his exact words, viewers. Girls have to protect themselves also. This area is a jungle area. And this girl should not have gone out that late into the night. How did she come out at 12:30 a.m.? Don't allow women to step out at night. Now, viewers.
That's wrong information, because the father has said that it was not 12:30 a.m. but actually 8:30.
So now let me come to
And
the
not
facts.
just the father, the college too.
The college has put out CCTV viewers, and the FIR that has been filed states that the lady in question, the victim, left at 7:58. Why? To get some dinner. And then she was back before 9:30 in the evening. And when she came back, she immediately reported this matter. So viewers, in that interim period, very reasonable time. In any place, it's very reasonable time. Now, Ashwini and company here on this channel are suggesting that women shouldn't go out at all. You see, viewers, this is exactly the Taliban mindset. Or the mindset in Saudi Arabia, where a woman has to be accompanied. You see, they're not going to tackle the crime aspect of it. They're going to police the women. So put the women in the parda. Why do we even send them to college? Ghar se padha lijiye.
On my name. I did not say anything like that.
Sir, you're implying that, right?
No, I'm not.
So then I'm asking you, why hasn't then, okay, if it's so wrong, you first said that she said something which is misquoted. I'm correcting you. You know exactly what she said. I put out the facts. The medical college contradicts her. The FIR also contradicts her. So she's been exposed as a liar on top of it. Not only is she basically, viewers, shaming the victim, but she's lying to do so. Why? Because she wants to show that she's a great... hang on, Shehzad Poonawalla, you respond please, because
very quick points.
your party has been...
First of all, the Chief Minister should be coming and saying that no matter what time you step out, I will protect you, I am there. Yes. She is saying 12:30 is not a good hour, but even then, the girl did not step out at 12:30, but even if she had, she should have stepped out at 2:30 a.m. for all I care. There is a right for women to just step out just like men. We don't tell our men कि 2 बजे रात को मत निकलो. And maybe time comes that you should tell the men to stop raping and not the women to be afraid and sit at home. Shabnam ji, please 1300 साल पुरानी सोच को हटाओ. Come to आधुनिक काल. Point number 1. Point number 2. Please, man, you have to reform your thought. In order to cater to a vote bank, you are catering to the most basal thought processes. Please, Shabnam, stop shouting me down like a loudspeaker.
The obvious
set on
point
high
is,
speed.
Gentlemen, ladies,
now
1
second
second.
point.
Very quickly.
Second point, very quickly.
Yes, I need to move
now,
on.
Priyanka is silent. Priyanka was silent when Srinivas Bibi was accused by Ankita Datta. She was silent when Shanti Dhariwal said rapes hota hai, mardon ka pradesh hai. She was silent when the MLA of Karnataka said enjoy rape. She was silent when Katua, you know Katua, an 8-year-old girl was raped.
Yes.
Lal Singh, our minister, supported the rapist. We removed him. She took him in the party, and this is what Saugata Roy said.
दुर्भाग्यजनक है इसको बंद होना चाहिए.
Now listen.
लेकिन महिलाओं को भी अपना कॉलेज से इतना रात में निकलना नहीं चाहिए. थोड़ा
Ashwini ji, please, as a friend and as a citizen of this country, what is Priyanka's stand on this statement?
Zero. Zero stand, viewers. She hasn't taken a stand. She won't take a stand. But she's taken a stand on a incident that has taken place in a hostel in Kerala, viewers. And that's because the accused turns out to be somebody from the RSS, allegedly. Then they're all agog. This selectivism, viewers, is what is letting down the women in this country. And of course, people like Shabnam Dey and Mr. Mishra, who are apologists
Mr.
for
Rahul, you do
aggressive
not
sexual
listen to
predators.
it.
Tomorrow they shall say, if a man attacks a woman,
In the private
if a man attacks a woman, she asks for it because she was dressed in a provocative way.
I don't need certificate from you.
If tomorrow, ma'am, if tomorrow,
I
one
want
second,
to
okay,
understand.
I'll leave it at this. I'll leave it at this. Let's move on, viewers, because this is going to go